evening and welcome to the Financial Report. Asian shares were mixed as investors held their breath for the key U.S. payrolls report that could influence the Fed's interest rate outlook. Japan's Nikkei ended down 76.55 points or 0.12%. The Ministry of Finance in Tokyo has indicated that their three currency interventions conducted between April and June failed to reverse the downtrend of the Japanese yen. South Korea's benchmark Kospi also went down 0.5% and dropped 5% for a seventh straight week of declines. Danny Zhou has more.
The Shanghai Composite Index was up 1% today after authorities reported China's exports grew at a slightly slower but still robust pace of about 24% year-on-year last month on strong demand for electronics. The General Administration of Customs says high-tech products such as industrial robots and 3D printers accounted for close to 60% of the total increase in exports. Exports of industrial robots surged 13.2% to 7.34 billion yuan, building on the momentum from 2025 when China became a net exporter of industrial robots for the first time. Official data shows in the January-July period, China's trade in goods was up 17.3% year-on-year. The country's imports and exports with the Belt and Road partners grew by 15.5% to 15.36 trillion yuan, and that with other Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation economies rose 21% to 18.03 trillion yuan. Danny Zhou, TVB News.
A diplomatic row erupts between Beijing and Washington after an electricity cooperative in Argentina's energy-rich Neuquén province said American diplomats had threatened to revoke its executives' visas over an agreement with telecom giant Huawei. In a statement, China's embassy in Buenos Aires accuses the U.S. embassy of hypocrisy and says the actions fully reflect the arrogance and prejudice of the United States, lack respect for the sovereignty of other countries, and constitute serious infringement of the principles of the free market. Earlier on Thursday, the People's Bank of China announced renewing a bilateral currency swap agreement with Argentina's central bank in a bid to deepen their financial cooperation. According to the PBOC, the swap amount is set at 130 billion yuan. The Hang Seng Index closed the week around 0.5% higher to 25,668. The Hang Seng Tech Gauge drifted higher by 0.78% to 4,858. 2 to 3 hours to go before European markets closing bell. Major indices are doing quite well. UK FTSE's up 0.75%, the French CAC up 0.42%, German DAX meanwhile up 0.87%. Currency exchange, Hong Kong dollar rates is trading at 7.84 against the greenback. British pound at 10.55. Japanese yen at 4.95. 100 Hong Kong dollars will get you 86 renminbi. Canadian dollars at 3.59. Aussie dollar 5.52. And euro at 9.04. And that's the Financial Report. Thank you for watching.